So I don't really have a big introduction, but I think everybody has seen the video. It's really an interesting use of technology, something that I don't know that any police chief or any police department has done. It's an adventure for us, and we're hopeful that it's received well by the public, and so I'm here to answer any questions anybody may have.
So what made you decide to use AI in this case?
Well, this was a technology that wasn't available to us before. It was an idea that our media relations unit came up with. They said, hey, this may be a great way to communicate to our community in a manner that will make them receive the message more clearly and in a way that's more comfortable for them to hear. So it's an innovative use of AI technology, and we're hopeful that it's well received.
Why is the message coming from you versus another Spanish speaker at the station more beneficial in your opinion?
Well, I am the chief of police, and so I am really the person that represents the department, and while others can speak Spanish, we are in such a diverse community that I can't speak every language that someone in this very rich, diverse community speaks, but we are working on other languages as well. For instance, probably the two languages other than English that are most spoken here in San Jose would be Spanish and Vietnamese, and currently we don't have the technology to translate the words into Vietnamese, but we are working on that. And if this is successful, if it's well received, we could do other messaging in the future in Spanish and Vietnamese and reach an even wider array of members of the community.
You went into the community recently and talked face to face with them.
Final call for Christopher A, Windows 6.
Sorry, go ahead.
No problem. I know you went into the community and worked face to face with shop owners, people throughout the area, King and Story. Why do you feel like this additional step of recording this message in Spanish was needed?
Well, again, it's just another way, another attempt to try to reach the community and have them really hear what it is we're saying and build that trust. And if hearing me speak it in AI-generated Spanish helps build that trust, then I think it's absolutely the way to go. It's it's something we're trying, and I really hope it's a success.
There have been some cases
Okay.
recently.
I was going to get to this lady first. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Chief, are you planning to keep using AI to speak Spanish for future messages like major investigation, for example?
I think that the possibilities are endless here, really, and I just think I want to see how this works. I want to see how it's received, and I want to see if it makes a difference. But I don't see any reason why. I don't know all of the technology behind it and how challenging it was. Perhaps Officer Hernandez could speak to that. How challenging it was to actually translate this, but I think it can be helpful. I think that there's, like I say, with this rich, diverse community, all the different languages that are spoken in San Jose, I think this is an opportunity for us to more closely reach the community. So yes, I do see additional future possibilities for this. Sir?
Yes, there's been some fraud associated with this. Like the Secretary of State, for example, had his voice impersonated. Are you concerned at all that this is a legitimate use of AI, an authorized use? Are you concerned at all that it might confuse people's view? Is this real? Is this really the chief, or is it just a deep fake?
Well, we're putting it out, so it is authorized. It is real. It's on our social media platforms. Yes, there is always the possibility of fraud in AI, but the way this was vetted, and again, I think maybe Officer Hernandez could speak to that a little bit more. But it was fed hours and hours and hours of my voice so that it could pattern my voice most correctly. We're approving the message. We listen to the message. Spanish-speaking officers listen to the translation to ensure its accuracy. So I'm not concerned about fraud, and hopefully the community wouldn't be either, since it's coming from us.
Have you seen a decrease on Spanish speakers or Spanish-speaking community reporting their police crimes or helping their police?
So we have seen in the last 6 months somewhat of a decrease in reports of domestic violence and sexual assault and disturbances in the home. And we don't exactly know the reason for that. It is concerning to us. If people are afraid that contacting the police when they are the victims of a crime could lead to them being deported, perhaps they would not. So this is another attempt. We're never going to stop trying to build that trust and strengthen our relationship with the community. So if this helps people to feel that when they need our help, they can call us, it's all worth it. It's all worth the experiment.
Chief, can you elaborate? You said you've seen a decrease in people reporting. Is that throughout the city of San Jose, or can you even pinpoint it? Is it happening more in communities that are largely Spanish speakers?
I don't have that specific breakdown right now. I'm sorry.
But you see that in the cities, entire city?
Generally, yes, sir.
Can you walk us through the process of making these videos?
Probably not exactly. All I know is that it was the technology was listened to hours of my voice, and then we recorded it. I recorded speaking in English, and then the computer did its thing, and I don't really know the exact specifics, unfortunately.
So that was your voice that it translated it into, right?
It did. So if you go to the post, you can hear me say it in English, and then you can hear the AI-generated version of me saying it in Spanish.
What do you think of it?
I honestly, it was a little, it was so different. It took me a minute because it's my voice, but it's speaking Spanish. It took a minute to adjust, but I can tell you that just in some of the little bit of informal previews we gave to folks here at the police department, it was very well received. Not just from our sworn staff, but members of our professional staff who listened to it and said, wow, I think the community is really going to appreciate hearing that. I think it'll be even more interesting if we can do it in Vietnamese, to hear my voice in Vietnamese. But I'm open to any way in which we can connect more strongly with the community.
While you're here, could you go through the department's policy with regard to ICE and any cooperation? Basically, what's the message? What is the department policy?
Sure. So we will never detain or question somebody about their immigration status. We will never detain or arrest somebody because of their immigration status. No one who is the victim or witness to a crime should ever fear having contact with the San Jose police, that could lead to them being connected to immigration authorities. We don't work directly with the immigration authorities on immigration-related matters. I want to keep as bright a line as possible between what the San Jose Police Department does and what immigration authorities are doing.
Why do you decide to do it in Spanish first instead of other languages?
That's the technology that we have available currently with this platform. It's the one that's working right now. So, and again, a large percentage of our population speaks Spanish. I think this immigration issue with ICE is probably one of the most pressing issues we're dealing with, not just in San Jose, but all across this country, maintaining the trust with our communities for law enforcement while immigration enforcement is occurring.
Clearly, this is a very important message. Moving forward, are you planning to do other things? Are you going to go back out into the community and meet face-to-face, or do you have other steps planned to keep this message going?
We are going to the community tonight, as a matter of fact. Our largest community policing event of the year, National Night Out, which I think makes today an appropriate time to launch this video. It's an event where neighborhoods all around San Jose are welcoming police officers to their neighborhood, saying, we want to build relationships with you, we want to get to know the officers, we want to support you. So relationships, you never stop trying to make a relationship healthy. You never get to a point where you say, okay, relationship good, we've nailed it, we don't need to do any more. We will never stop working on strengthening our relationship with the community.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming out and again helping us spread this message to our community. So if you guys have any other further questions, you can just email media relations and then we'll get back to you guys.
Can you just tell me, was it posted this morning or?
It was posted this morning.
Thank you. For the first time.
For the first time on our English social media and also Spanish social media as well.